anything you want to share today, Paloma?
Hablaste con la doctora de tus pesadillas.
The Parent-Teacher Association doesn't think I'm adequate to teach anymore.
You should look somewhere where they will accept you.
Who's gonna accept me, Marina?
Miss Vega? What happened to your face?
I'm looking to get a gift for my girlfriend. Give her a name.
Eris?
It's a cute name, right?
This is the sample that I drew. The yellow color always gives me the chills.
You sold me a cat that's got some disease called FIP.
I'd stay optimistic.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
I'm not just gonna accept that's it. I mean, who sells you a sick cat?
The kings and the aces been around since before I've been born.
Now, if you ever get that chance to get out of here, you go, man. Don't you ever look back.
We have a reputation to uphold.
What if I left this place?
Yeah, good luck with that, man. No one makes it out of here.
I learned at a very young age, a king does what he's got to do to stay on top. The kings and the aces places. Been around since before I've been born. They'll be around after I'm gone. But my kings are on top.
Let me get you here.
I feel like Caesar.
Well, hail Caesar.
You know, Caesar from the Dog Whisperer. I finally got my Chihuahua to sit. He grabbed the Chardonnay from out of the fridge.
Chardonnay? I was thinking something red. You have red with pork.
No. Syrah, what wine pairs best with pork chops?
Hello, Peter. Do you have your phone set to an Australian accent?
Maybe. Well, apples are light, so white.
Oh, yeah? Well, a full-bodied cab pairs best with red. You like that, don't
Yes.
you? Getting those red.
Oh.
Blood cells flowing.
They're flowing, baby. They are flowing. Oh, God!
Are you smoking? Think I could get a hit?
Steve, come on, man.
How about that 250 you owe me?
Sometimes I feel so low, I can't go on.
No, I said I can't do the cabin this year. What? I didn't even know it was for sale.
Typical Nelson. He has no idea the sacred place he's destroying.
This cabin means a lot to my family and me.
Go back to sleep, sweetie. I'm sorry.
By the way, how are things going with
Jake? They're good.
Are you using protection? The Fuller women are very fertile.
Thank you.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
You sleeping? Do you ever eat anything that tastes good? This is exactly what we needed. I need people. You know, they feed my energy, I feed their energy, kind of flowing back and forth, taking a ride together, you know?
Why do people assume I can take care of them? I barely manage to brush my teeth every day. They're gonna tear our cabin down, Samson. It's the last place I saw my dad alive. What are you doing here?
You know, maybe I wanted to meet your family after all this time.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're getting together for weekly family dinners. This is the only time I see them. I just don't think I can make the commitment right now.
It's how it goes. Men just make fools of themselves, and once in a blue moon, it pays off.
I found the ring. Was that your plan, to propose to me on this trip? Because I couldn't think of a worse time to do it.
If you don't see that happening, Al, you gotta tell me.
You can't rescue me from my family.
You haven't smiled this whole week.
I'm busy dealing with reality.
You're busy being an arrogant bitch.
That's all I have of it.
You choose to be alone, Alice. I don't know.
Not knowing is the best part. Don't you have school today?
Today's a Saturday.
So?
Only bad kids have school on Saturdays.
That explains a lot.
I want to watch cartoons.
Yeah, well, tough. I had to sell my TV.
Why?
Because I needed the money.
Don't you have a job?
Yes?
Well, then why aren't you at work?
Look, it's complicated, all right? Why don't we play a game? You did good today, kid.
How'd it go?
It's fine.
Yeah. You didn't give him any trouble?
No.
Really?
No, he's a good kid.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sure.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Como si fuera tan fácil, doctor. Es la tierra de ellos.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites ici?
Je refais ma vie.
Todo el grano cayó y las hojas empezaron a caer, unas manchas amarillas, pero desconocimos la arroyo, no sabíamos qué era arroyo.
Todo tirado, negro, negro, se miraba en la siente la mar de café. Hasta hoy vimos que cambió el clima. Vamos a morir de hambre para el otro año, porque no va a haber café.
So, was I supposed to do anything for this?
I've never been interviewed before, so.
It's really easy. Okay. Question 1. How old are you?
18? Yeah.
So you're a senior?
Yep.
Do you have a boyfriend? You're my best friend, and I'm really worried that you're gonna think differently of me. I like somebody or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Mom, my friend is coming over.
Oh, are you from the school yearbook?
Yeah. All of a sudden, my heart's just... Oh my God, I'm so scared. Why?
I don't know, what if I say the wrong thing?
Should we do it like they do in Europe?
How do they do it in Europe? Oh. Wait, let me try again.
It's just like, what are we doing here? Anne, what are we doing here? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Who was that?
Nobody.
Will you tell me what's wrong? I can tell something's wrong.
I was feeling guilty because I said I didn't care about any of it anymore.
I don't know what I'm doing either at all.
Cliff, come here. Tell me, what'd you do? I know this whole thing's your fault.
I'm sorry.
It's just like there's no way she'll forgive me.
Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm just trying to collect all the facts here.
I'm not comfortable with this. I feel like my daughter is being accused of
I
something.
mean, the whole school knows that these two hooked up, okay?
I was drunk.
Oh, come on.
You should really be a policeman.
Hey. Don't look at them.
Ma cosa ci facciamo qua?
È tutto un mistero, Berenino.
Lo so. Ma voi sapete quanti misteri esistono in natura?
Si nasce, si cresce, si lavora, si mette giù famiglia.
Tu discordi della femmina, Nino. La donna racchiude il segreto del mondo.
Un quadrifoglio.
Dove?
Cazzo, un quadrifoglio!
E noi che cosa siamo? Puntini.
Ma non vede proprio nulla. La dea che ti dà da mangiare.
E così via. Questa si chiama la successione di Fibonacci.
Secondo un'antica leggenda, il primo uomo sulla Terra era una donna.
Straordinario. No?
Beviamoci su.
I nutrimenti ci sono. Tu vuoi sapere chi ha creato Dio?
È sempre stato un Barenè. È il Padre Eterno. La stessa parola lo dice. Eterno.
Sicuro.
Gross.
C'était pas difficile. On vous souhaite beaucoup de courage.
Manu, j'ai vu avec les collègues. T'inquiète pas. Je te remercie, mais je préfère continuer à bosser.
Rien à faire ici. 12 ans, c'est pas assez long. Laisse-moi. Mais qu'est-ce que je t'ai fait? Qu'est-ce que je t'ai fait? Tu changeras jamais. Jamais. Laisse-nous tranquille.
C'était ma sœur.
T'aurais jamais dû revenir.
Send me home. You are my youth, and the fact that you deserve it, and I.
Our policy requires that he fill out a new application. You do have a green card, right?
If we don't protect our people out there, nobody will.
I just don't want to get into any trouble. I didn't know you went to Liberty High.
Yeah. You were just too cool to know me.
Why didn't you go to college then?
They said they couldn't process my app because I wasn't a U.S. citizen.
You weren't born here?
I gave a friend a ride home today.
And nobody from that factory, right?
What? What is it?
Stay here, lock the door.
You have 5 seconds to open it, sir.
Promise me that you'll get my little girl. Where is she?
She got deported.
Deported.
I miss my mommy.
But she's coming back.
I promise.
I just don't understand why you're risking so much for her.
I need to make this right.
చిన్నప్పుడు స్కూల్కి సెలవులిస్తే స్వేచ్ఛ, వయసొచ్చాక ప్రేమించిన అమ్మాయితో ఉండడం స్వేచ్ఛ, వృద్ధాప్యంలో అనవసరపు ఆలోచనలు లేకుండా ఉండడం స్వేచ్ఛ, పంచుకుంటే పెరిగే ఆనందాల కన్నా పంచుకుంటే తగ్గే బాధల కన్నా జ్ఞాపకాలు పంచుకుంటే వచ్చే అనుభూతి, ఆ జ్ఞాపకాల తాలూకు పాఠాలు జీవితంలో అన్నిటికంటే తీయనైనవి. అవును, అలాంటిదే ఈ తీయనైన జ్ఞాపకం.
Mama, like, we just moved inside the neighborhood, and what is everybody gonna think with you doing all of this?
Let them think what they want. As long as they know who you are and don't be acting all funny.
No, they gonna know who we are, right? With you passing out mugshots of us all over the place.
These are not mugshots. These are nice photos of you.
Picture from the 3rd grade. Oh, Mama, all these people gonna be talking about the crazy black folks that live on the corner.
Well, let them talk. Talk ain't kill nobody. But guns and police do.
Normally, folks bring over pies to meet their new neighbors. Never heard of neighbors bringing over photos of their family.
Well, I got your little piece of paper. I know who you are. Have a nice day.
Do you have kids? I have a boy and a girl. But they're much younger than your boys.
Oh, my boys are great kids. Maybe they can babysit?
Yeah, maybe.
What about you? You still rapping?
Yeah, I still be laying it down. I mean, I'm no artist like you, but...
Well, let's hear something then.
Okay, you want to hear something new?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty dope, I know.
Ten seconds for Marshall Nord.
Race Across America, RAM, is a 3,000 plus mile bike race, about 255 miles a day on the bike, 22 hours a day for 12 days.
Nos vemos en la noche. Se me cuidan.
Aquí tu mamá se encarga.
Bye.
Yo juré estar con él en las buenas y en las malas. Y él no escogió estar así.
¿Dónde estabas?
Southern California is especially dependent on imported water. And that vulnerability is a key part of the challenges for how to manage an increasingly fragile water supply.
California has always had droughts, but this time a lot of things have caught up.
Climate change is definitely making our historic drought worse.
Especially for the central and southern sections of California.
California is living through some of its driest years in a century. There has to be a sense of urgency about this.
California has to acknowledge that we're going to have extended long dry periods and we're going to have wet periods, but it's going to get worse. And we're going to start having floods that really challenge the reservoir system.
To have a severe drought followed by what may be the wettest year on record highlights the vulnerability of the state to extreme events.
It's really unmistakable that we're in the midst of a very rapid transition.
Climate change is going to lead to longer and more frequent droughts, and people who are not getting on board and not understanding what might be happening here are putting us all at risk.
Climate change is not science, it's religion.
Well, first of all, I'm not a believer in global warming.
Is it a drought? No, we have plenty of water. So what's wrong?
We all need to stand up and take notice. You know, this is not about today. We need to look about what's going to happen 7 generations out.
And our water management system, which is already out of balance, has got to learn to adapt to these coming changes.
There's another drought coming around the corner, and we'll see worse and worse impacts because we can only store so much water.
Dries up, it's going to be a catastrophe.
If we expose 140 square miles, we'll have air pollution, the worst in the world.
It could be as much as 100 tons of dust. It could become airborne every day.
It's just a wall of dust just coming into your populated areas.
75-foot, 100-foot, looks like tidal waves of sand.
I'm going to walk around this lake. I'm going to be the first person to walk around this lake and help prevent what could turn into the biggest environmental catastrophe ever if it's allowed to continue to die. My biggest fear was failure and getting stuck in the mud and dying as others have.
He's risking his life, as far as I'm concerned.
For me, the challenge was the mud and the quicksand and crossing through the water and the heat and the distance.
It was a flag waving for restoration louder than we had ever seen before.
It does feel good. It makes me feel proud that I was and am part of the many people that are saying, help save this place.
I want you to do something for me.
Okay. What is it?
I need for you to clean out your mother's closet.
Okay.
Jake, you're very smart. You're smarter than me when I was your age. And if you want to be a spaceman, you can.
A spaceman? Yep. Whoa.
Anyone who says different, just ignore them.
Get ready for takeoff.
Do you think I could be an astronaut?
Yeah, you have the jar. You said you're going to space school in America.
The only person that can prove them wrong is you.
Only 12 people have walked on the moon.
A story. If you can call it a story. There's no real beginning or end, and there's very little in the middle. It is all about a day's outing by Shadowbang to Porthcawl, which of course the Shadowbang never reached. And it happened when I was so high, and much nicer.
Es war kurz nach der Jahrhundertwende, da machte ein Pferd Furore, das rechnen konnte, der kluge Hans. Egal welche Rechenaufgabe sie dem Pferd stellten, es klopfte mit dem Huf immer das richtige Ergebnis. Ein Wunder? Genau wie Sie kann ich mich nicht damit abfinden, dass einfach so ein Kind verschwindet. Man spricht mir gewisse parapsychologische Fähigkeiten zu. Aber es ist nichts, was uns beunruhigen sollte. Oder doch?
I have a story.
What in
Like the beat of your heart, Mother Earth sends out a healing tone that hits your body and soul. It moves around inside of you. It has to be in the flow of life.
This is the hottest place on Earth, Death Valley, California, homeland to the ancient Timbisha Shoshone people.
they talked about, the snotty-nosed kids, running around, and I was one of them.
Paulina Steves is a world-class Native American activist.
When she spoke out from her heart to the people, and she was a real good speaker.
Mattie Steves, Pauline's sister-in-law, is one of the last Timbisha basket makers alive today. These two women and a few other tenacious elders are direct descendants of the original Timbisha people who lived here more than 1,000 years ago. They have struggled for decades to save their arts and culture.
I think it's important to have people do basket work, because it's going to be lost if you don't keep it up, just like our language.
They were neglected by the Bureau of Indian Affairs and punished by the U.S. Park Service.
They tried to get rid of us. That's why they put us in the sand.
Nearby nuclear bomb testing poisoned their ancient homelands. Even their own tribal government has mistreated them. They refuse to give up, but time is not on their side.
Tell me about your first tattoo.
I guess you could say I fell in love with tattoos when I was like 8 years old.
Promise me, you no get nothing on this beautiful dress.
Stuttering is one of those things that it'll force you to succeed beyond your wildest dreams, or it'll put you in the grave. Now, we don't talk about the dark side in stuttering.
My stuttering's on my mind every day.
How come I can't just talk like everybody else?
The most hurtful reaction is when people think that you are stupid, and yeah, that hurts.
I couldn't take the anger at myself or how I talked.
The attitude that a person has about their stuttering and about communication is very, very, very important. So much more important than how much fluency you have.
There's hope out there. If I can do it, other people who stutter can do it as well.
It's been a very harsh teacher. I can look at it now and say that, it's taught me a lot.
The truth about the Vietnam War is something that should be told. Because most people, when you hear them talk about Vietnam, They say that we lost the war, where in fact, we didn't lose the war.
I recognized that I had a great deal of anger at that point. And so I didn't have any fear anymore.
Either kill or be killed, so if somebody gives you that choice, it's a pretty easy answer. The coach says, okay, go out and play, or go out and kill in this case.
I feel very privileged is probably the right word. A small group of ordinary people facing extreme conditions can do extraordinary things.